Ron, Gimbert, radarman third class, and then we went to basic electronic and electricity school first before radar school. And we had to go through that and pass it, and then we went to radar school. And when we graduated radar school, there were 21 in the class, and I think it was like every third one, 7 out of the 21 wound up going to swift boat training in Coronado. So we did our training there. Well, we really didn't know what swift boats were. When we got our orders, it's a swift boat. You're gonna be on a small gunboat and train on that, and then wind up going to Vietnam. So I don't know. It's just another new experience, and it's just something that you got the orders, you went, and you just did it. It was pretty neat because it's only a 6-man crew, an officer and 5 enlisted guys on the boat and everything. And again, you had to form a cohesiveness, and everyone had to learn a little something about the other guy's job on the boat, So, and when you got to ride it yourself, steer it, that was a big deal. So it was pretty neat. Well, they would take us out to San Diego Harbor or take us out to the Pacific Ocean and stuff, and they'd set it up to do board and search of junk or small craft out in the harbor and stuff like that. And then you went through a week of survival school, and you spent a day on the beach, and you got minimum rations and stuff. And it was a strange experience because on the beach, here it is, you're in Southern California, and it's 80 degrees. All right. The next day, they bring you up to the mountains, and you're supposed to evade and avoid capture and everything. And then they try to teach you to, I think they were rabbits. We had how to catch rabbits and stuff, and then skin them, and make stew out of it, and rice and carrots, I think, or something. We had that mixed in there, and that was our dinner. But we had to catch the rabbits and do all that stuff. And then at night we made tents out of parachutes, I think, and or not even tents. You made a bed, and you had a parachute on the ground, and another piece over you, but then you covered it with leaves and stuff, and that's how you slept and stayed warm. But the funny thing was waking up, you had a couple inches of snow on you. It snowed in the mountains. So, and then you did some time what they called evading capture. And then once they caught everyone, they put them into a prisoner of war type camp. And there you went through things. The one thing I remember is the duck walk. There was a pile of stones here. You had to pick it up and duck walk it to the other end of the compound and put it there and stuff. And the other thing was the little box that they used to put you in. It was, I'm gonna say, this high and this wide, and it was enough to get your body in there, and then they put the cover over it, and it's right out in the sun and everything, beating down on you, and then every now and then they would hit it with a nightstick or something like that. And so, and it was all to, I guess, wear you down. And then I remember being put into a little shed, and they would put you into a position called the captain's chair, where they would put you against the wall, and you would have to move your feet out a little bit and just keep your arms out straight and stay that way for a while. And then they would put you into what would you term like barracks or something in the prisoner of war camp. And I don't think there were mattresses. I think there were just springs on the beds and everything. But then they would have air raid drills and stuff like this, and they'd have to get you up and out, and it's just to wear you down, your resistance, I guess, and stuff. And the big thing at the end was your big meal was, I think we had a bowl of oatmeal to get us back into the system. And the other thing I remember there was swimming. We had to do a survival swimming requirement, and you had to be in the pool, I believe it was an hour, and you had like 15 minutes. You could do one type of stroke, but you couldn't do the whole hour in that. And then they taught us how to make floats out of then we had jeans and stuff, and tie them in knots and pop them over your head and help you float and stuff. And your shirt, if you tied it and stuff, you could blow in it and the air bubble would form on your back. And even the white hat, you could use that. And that was all part of the swimming survival course and everything. So, and then the other thing I remember, that the underwater demolition team guys and SEALs trained there. And you would see them and they never walked. They always ran. Always. Wherever they went, they ran and everything. And you would see them, if you went out for Liberty or something, if you went the main gate, you could see them on the Silver Strand there and running up and down the beach, and they'd jump them into the water at this end. They'd have to swim up this end and then come back out and stuff. So they did some rigorous training there for those guys. So, and I always remembered that.